Hello everyone and welcome to part 16 of Horizon Zero Dawn. I gotta start remembering what parts are what. Keep forgetting. Oh, I should probably stock back up on everything. Alright, everything's full. We're back in Meridian, and I think I got lost. We're back in Meridian, and I gotta go this way. We're going to see the Sun King. I think it's the 13th Sun King. His name's Avad. That's all I know. Well, that long line of people is gone.
I've sent a messenger to the clan to let everyone know.
Wow.
If there's anything you or your clan need
Aaron.
for arrangements, you need but ask.
There'll be time for all that later.
Aloy. I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Dervahl. The name was Ayland Forge. Does that mean
That's
anything
interesting.
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. It used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Dervahl used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Dervahl more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please. When we
Interesting.
spoke, Aaron didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
She wasn't worried about her pain. She was worried about her brother. And she was worried about you.
Thank you, Aloy. I suppose I needed to know I was as much on her mind as she is on mine. Find Dervahl and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
Good. He deserves it. Now, to go find this warehouse. Once we find the warehouse, that'll activate the quest, blah 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 blah. We'll be able to kick his butt, keep him alive, and etc. 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 Anyway. Oh, if you didn't notice, I got new gear. It's not as sneaky as the other ones, but it's a little more durable, supposedly. Able to resist a few things.
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
That's the Hunter's Lodge, if I remember correctly.
Preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosing.
Might want to shop for some real clothes while you're here.
Did I pass it? Nope, I went the wrong way. Interesting.
This is the place. You home, Dervahl? I got a surprise for you.
Man, he's got a powerful kick. That's a lot of blaze.
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
Blaze. It must be leaking from something upstairs. If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off.
That's a lot of blaze.
Not good.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun as the city goes up in flames. There's gotta be a way to stop it. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
Can I open this door?
If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
So is that thing gonna go off?
It looks like a wooden bracket, but very strong.
Eric?
Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force. I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
That's a pretty big explosion.
We did it! Dervahl's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Dervahl said he'd make Avad watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. He tries for the palace. He's finished.
Alright, blaze out the window.
Quick, throw on water before it
Explosions
spreads another
caused.
Food tracks. With just a bit of blaze in them.
Let's see where this leads.
Get to the fire and shut up a bucket line! They're necessities.
What happened?
I haven't heard a blast like that since the liberation.
Could you spare a moment to speak to the fire things?
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa. Are we under attack?
The tracks lead inside. Another one of Dervahl's hideouts.
There's where we go. Let's see that at first.
This must be where Dervahl assembled the detonator. He tunneled through the wall. Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Dervahl.
Looks like that's where I'm going. Oh, that probably would have been. Thank you, survival training. Not what I expected, but okay.
Wish I could be there to see the sun god on his knees.
Quit carping, you chuff. Someone's got to guard the rear.
Someone better guard your rear.
Takes care of these two knuckleheads.
Stocking up.
See if there's anything else I can grab from down here. I have a feeling I might need it. Alright, and up into the palace we go. Interesting view.
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Carja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong. It didn't... I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner!
Guess we kept those. There we go. I love how we're not even really checking on them. We're just going after Dervahl.
What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
Well, that's the thing.
Can we finish this? I've got a sun gun.
course people call me.
Killed kestrels and ravagers. A savage is nothing. I've led an army.
You want to try again with that savage?
Savage is nothing. Why does a bard always do the fighting? Can we finish this? I've got a sun god to kill. It's not over yet, Nora. Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
That's not good. Those are Glinthawks.
Looks like we're introduced.
Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you. I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way. Ah! Those majestic, murderous Glinthawks! Ah! Those majestic, murderous Glinthawks! Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you. I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way. I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way. Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you. Ah! Those majestic, murderous Glinthawks! Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you. I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way. Ah! Those majestic, murderous Glinthawks!
I'm not even sure how those arrows are curving the way they are. That helps.
I hope you like fighting these things. Move away.
There we go. Whew. Yep. One more? One more? Come on. There we go. There. Whew. Anyone else? No. Thank God. Ooh, I hate fighting Lentox. Got anything else, Derval? Anything else?
I wish Ursa was here to kill you. I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Aaron, you'll screw it up!
Sun King Avad.
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
That'll do it. There's crowbars attached to the end of their hammers. Whew. No matter what, I want to talk to him first.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you. And I don't want to try. I hope you will consider staying in Meridian.
What exactly will happen to Derval?
For now, he'll languish in one of the old cells under the Sun Ring here in Meridian. As for what happens after we negotiate his extradition to Mainspring, I don't want to think about it. My father was very creative when it came to inflicting suffering. But some Oseram devices surpass his imaginings.
Gotta love it.
Derval is a brilliant man. I wonder what he would have accomplished if it weren't for my father's cruelty.
Were you and Ursa?
I suppose it's obvious how I feel. How I felt about her. She didn't just give me advice. She gave me, but we couldn't be together. Relations between the Carja and Oseram and Meridian were unsteady as it was. The union of the Sun King and an Oseram warrior would have led to open revolt in the city. And probably war with the clans.
Did anyone know?
Only one. Derval. He wanted Ursa, but she rejected him. And so jealousy became...
I know who attacked the Nora. A faction of Shadow Carja called the... They're digging up ancient machines. Weapons that...
I see. What you're saying echoes whispers I've heard from Murad. A Shadow Carja splinter group. Corrupted machines across the... When will the attack come? Do you...
I'm not sure yet.
And we will do what we can to prepare. Shall we talk some more?
What?
I would think that would...
Not...
Huh. Well, to start... I could... You...
Thank you for the offer, but I don't think either you or I are ready for that. I've got a long way to go before I find what I'm looking for, and...
of course. I didn't mean... But please, remember that you're always welcome here. I hope that today is just a sunrise for us. Not a goodbye.
I have to go.
I understand.
I have a feeling this is the way to speak with Dervahl. Oh, yep. And speak with Dervahl. Let's speak with Dervahl quick. See what he has to say. Holy hell, that was one hell of a fight.
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
There we go.
Come to gloat, Nora. Well, as you can see, I get it. You want to rub it in? Well, it's not working.
I just wanted to talk and ask you some questions, but okay. That's what you want to go with. Now to go speak with Erend. Figure out what the next plan is.
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives.
No, I'm awake and alert.
Have I mentioned how much I really hate Glinthawks? Now you see why. I didn't even realize how low my health was.
Aloy.
I have to start collecting stuff
I was
again.
just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Dervahl on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do. Right?
You're asking me.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Dervahl.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're...
Come on, stop.
What do you think?
First off, they'll argue about it for a long time. I can live with that. In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the...
So...
heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan, and like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean...
Well...
I know. You gotta go. You know what? Now I see that I was just trying not to forget about me.
I'll always have a minute for you.
Two.
Alright, so down to only one main quest? Wow! So I'm going to go take on some cauldrons because that seems to be the right plan here. So I will see you all next episode, and I will either show you finally beating the cauldron, or I will start again when we start taking on that main quest. As of right now, I will see you all later. Please like, subscribe, comment. It would greatly appreciate it if you did all three.